Have you ever find yourself in a situation where it became really difficult for you to get things done? Now, this is the second part to the first video titled How to Get Things Done. And if you haven't watched the first video, I would advise that you do that first before you watch the second video. Now, the first video I talked about, the first point I made was, why not now? That you don't really have eternity. Just do whatever it is now. Even if you don't understand what you're doing, just get started. At least you are in the game. That is the number one point I made in the first video. Now, the second point is, people don't really care about you. People don't really care about you. Now, I want you to imagine yourself walking in the street of maybe Chicago and noticed how many people are you thinking about as you walk on the street of Chicago? How many people are you thinking about? None, right? Yes. Likewise, other people. You see, people have so much to think about. No one is willing to waste their time thinking about you. So when you have an idea that you believe in yourself, that this idea can make a fortune for you, or this idea can be a breakthrough idea for you, or this idea makes sense to you, that's all you have to do. You just have to believe in the idea that you have and just go ahead and do it, because people don't really care about you. People already have so much to think about. And that's why I said you should imagine yourself walking on the street of Chicago or anywhere you are, and imagine be conscious of how many people you're thinking of. And you will realize that you're thinking about yourself. You're thinking about the things you want to do. You're thinking about your own achievement. Even if that thought was interrupted by something different, you look quickly and you're back to your own thoughts. Likewise, other people, they're not really thinking about you. Because one of the things that stop us from moving forward or from doing the things that we love to do is we are so concerned about what other people would say when they hear about that crazy idea. We are so concerned of other people's thought about our ideas. That is very bad. Because those people that we thought are thinking about us, they are thinking about themselves. But because we felt that they are going to judge our creativity, and we silence ourselves. We silence our own creativity. We silence our own ideas. Ideas that might be a breakthrough. Ideas that might liberate the sufferings that we may have had. Or ideas that would even make us become better. Ideas that could help us as a community, as humans. But because we are so concerned about what others would think about us, we shut ourselves down. We stopped moving forward. We consume our thought. We consume our creativity. We consume our genius with others' thoughts. Now, I'm not saying that people would not have their own opinions of you, because regardless of what you do, whether you do good or bad, people are still going to talk. So why are you bothering yourself? Just do it. That is one thing I learned from successful people. They do it. They don't really care. They do it. They feel the opinions. They feel the judgment. They even imagined what people would say. But that doesn't stop them. And that is exactly what I want you to do. When you have an idea, you have something that you need to do, Just get started. And as you continue to do it, I was listening to Brendan yesterday, a podcast, the Brandon Show, and he said something about how he started from speaking to just one individual, now speaking to 20,000 people. And he said he remembered when he started. Now he's been watched. Under millions of people have watched Brendan. And he was so grateful that he took that first initiative, he started, even though people didn't like it, even though people commented harshly on his ideas, but he kept on moving forward. And the last is fear. Fear is the most dangerous emotion, is the most destructive emotion that could stop anyone from achieving their goals, dreams in this universe. Fear of failure, fear of success. They're two different things. Sometimes we have this fear of success that if I achieve this success, maybe I won't be able to handle it. If I achieve this success, maybe I would become someone different. That fear of success, we cannot imagine that, wow, if I have all of these things, maybe it might change my personality. And because of those thoughts, we remain small. We don't want to play big because of fear of success. Now the other one is fear of failure. That if I fail, what will happen to me? If I fail, it's not going to be fun. If I fail, my parents will be mad at me. If I fail, my family will be mad at me. If I fail, my colleagues, my friends. Failure. We don't want to fail. We don't want to try. We are very comfortable. We are so comfortable. We don't want to move. We want to see that everything is there before we take that first step. We don't want to go through the fog. But one thing we forget is when we move through the fog, even though at the initial stage, it seems that we couldn't see anything. But as we drive through, we begin to see that the fog begin to clear and the vision becomes even vivid. And that is what I want us to do. As we plan our goals, as we plan our dreams, as we plan our activities, we can feel the fear. We can acknowledge the fear. Yes, it exists. I understand. This is a fact. And I'm scared. But what can I do? How do I move forward? Who can help? What do I need to do? What actions do I need to take? These are questions that we need to begin to ask ourselves. Solution-oriented. We don't want that fear to stop us from moving forward. We don't want the fear to stop us from doing the things that we have always wanted to do. I'll tell you that when I began my journey as a professional speaker, I was scared to death. There are times that I even question myself that, are you sure you're doing the right thing? But I kept on going because I believe in my own capabilities. I trust my abilities. I trust my own judgment. So as you begin to think about the things that you want to do, to think about the legacy that you want to create, do not allow fear to stop you. A quick recap. Why not now? Why not now? Whatever it is, do it right now. Second, people don't really care about you. They only care about you when you have achieved success. Now everyone wants to be your friend. So right now, Just have it in your mind that people don't really care about you, and go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Third point is feel the fear and do it anyway. It doesn't matter if you get it right or wrong, just do whatever it is that you need to do. And that's how progress comes. That's how you notice in your own life that you begin to move forward gradually, gradually, gradually. And before you know it, you will reach the destination that you have always wanted to reach. That is my message for you today. Remember to live full, learn all that you can, and love across difference. See you in the next episode.